Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here for another video here today on Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, welcome to the web playable client here on Marvel Strike Force. That's where I am playing on just now because you can see all the tabs here at the top. The game actually performs pretty well, and Scopely has announced or released a promo code that has a 7-day, well, you have to use it 7 days in a row, but you're going to get 2 million gold every single day. Now, the greatest irony of this promo code is that while Scopely is taking resources away from us, they're giving it to us in a promo code that we have to plug in every day in order to get it. Take it for what you will. But I actually can't even say it's free stuff because I feel like the amount of gold that they've taken from us or are going to, both from the showcases and from the Blitz orb, is really just offsetting what we're getting in this. But I digress. Anyways, we'll talk about that. So if you're ready to go, everybody, let's boil this down. Okay, so you can use the promo code web playable, all in caps locks. Click redeem. You will get yourself 2 million gold. Now, this is available every day. Now, I'm not sure when the reset is. I don't know if it's going to be I guess when it came out was like noon Pacific time. I was just doing some math there because I'm 9 hours ahead of Pacific time. I don't know when the reset is. Maybe, I guess if you're depending on when you're redeeming it, I guess just try another 24 hours from when you actually do it and try to remember when you did that. And then you do that for 7 days and you'll get yourself 14 million gold. And oh, here's the downside. So when I'm playing, because I'm just swapping between tabs now on the browser tab, but when I do that, it actually zooms in the game, which is kind of annoying a little bit. There is a maximize button here though that I can do, so that's fine. Goes into the kind of normal, but you can see that my because I'm not used to playing in this mode, so my frame is currently stretched in a different way because I'm used to LD player, which has different size ratios. So I don't know if I'm going to continue using this necessarily. It is quite smooth, and it runs a lot smoother than LD player. But the downside for me, anyways, is that I can't data mine using the web browser. As far as I'm aware, you can't do it that way. So I still need the emulator in order to do that, which means that I'm probably still going to be playing on that. Whether I record from that or not, I don't know. But as you can see, that my borders are kind of a bit weird with my icon up here, kind of tucked away. You can't even see this. I would have to resize everything, which does get a little bit annoying. I guess I could just play with this. No, that's not even fixed either. So you can see that's my full screen thing that I used to use for Reddit and other websites and stuff like this. It's not even all that fixed. So I don't know. I'll decide what I want to do with showcasing the game. Anyways, some other stuff that's ongoing right now. Well, we have Battleworld Zone 3. Now, again, just like Zone 2, I'm not really recording footage from this. I did clear this at 18 out of 21. Some things to point out is that this is obviously impossible unless you have blue marble, so don't worry about that. You're not, I mean, nobody's really getting it. It's an additional 10,000 VP, and I think it also has, wait a minute. Oh no, I was gonna say Alliance. Wait, that can't be true. No, it can't be that one. That's got to be a bug, right? Isn't that not here? Yeah, okay. Weird, because it shows 3 times 24. Oh, does it include this mission as part of the rewards for the Alliance Wave cleared? Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, that's weird because it says Alliance Wave cleared 44, 144, but then the maximum rewards are 72. I'm just starting to notice this. Now, I think this is a huge missed opportunity to have purple ISO 4. I was discussing this in my Discord server because I think that some of the nodes are, they're not hard. Well, some are hard and some require characters that we don't have yet. So I think that this would have been a great opportunity to be able to give this to the player base. It didn't even have to be a lot, right? You know, it's 160,000 T3 ions, maybe like even 100,000 purple 4. Like, would that have killed Scopely to give that to us? I don't know. I feel I don't want to be too ranty every video, but I feel like Scopely's just constantly taking stuff away from us. not giving us stuff that honestly they could just give us a little bit, right? Shop credits is still an issue, but I mean purple 4, because you need purple 4. It's not just Blue Marvel being purple 4, it's purple 4 and 5. So why not just chuck at us a little bit more of stuff that we can grind, right? There used to be purple ISO. I think there is purple ions in War. So why is this not available more broadly in the game? Like, yes, I know it's limited time, but it just came out, but there should be some farmable path for it outside of leaderboard, in my opinion, because purple 5 is going to be the other lock. So fine, leave that lock behind leaderboards, whatever, but give us purple 4 at least. I think that would give us something to to work towards. Sorry, I'm still getting over my cough a little bit. Now, as far as the rest of the nodes go, I did do this with Undying, the 4 Undying, and I used Doctor Strange Heartless. The only trouble that I did have is the very last wave here on this node with Shadow King. So this, I did have to make sure I saved my cooldowns. I used very limited cooldowns on waves 1 and 2 in order to do that. But I think with the Undying buffs, I think that it was actually not so bad. The other ones, it's pretty easy. I think the Chaos Mission, I just used Insidious 6, right? I think it was a little bit tough with the very last wave because that Sebastian Shaw actually hits pretty hard, but I did end up getting through that. And then I don't remember City. I use Vigilantes. Don't use Insidious 6 here. When it comes to this last wave of Orcus, it's very easy with Vigilantes, so make sure you do that. And then as far as the other nodes, I don't remember having that much. I use Vigilantes again here in the skill section. That was pretty easy. There was this tucked away global mission, which is for Hellfire Club, because they have all the buffs there for Hellfire Club, and also Emfrost X-Men gains the Hellfire Club trait, so that is a good one because Azazel is not global. And yeah, the mini boss Red Guardian was pretty laughable. So Zone 3, not too bad. We're going to be going forward into proper Sentry tomorrow. That's going to be interesting, I think, because looking at where we are with the VPs right now, right, and I know that most of my alliance has not done their stuff yet, but by the end of this, like, I don't think we'll be much more than 3 million. And so the potential score gap, like to even get shards at all, right, you're going to need to get, I don't know, like anywhere from an extra 10 million, 10 to 11 million VP, which is only going to come from the Sentry boss fight. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that you get 1 million per kill. It's 500,000 per kill, and then I think it's like another 500,000 per, it's like per percentage. So like by doing the full, you get 500,000 for the kill and like 500,000 for the damage you've done for the kill, if that makes sense, like per percent. I believe that's how they did it for Null. So if that's the case, that's 1 million per kill. You'd have to get like 11 kills in order to max that out. As far as this goes, the actual rewards, it does look like about 50 shards for the single clear. So most people, if you're on D6 and you get a kill, you'll be walking away with at least 50 shards. But then the other shards are really up for grabs because that's going to depend on how much damage you do. And that's going to be really, really important. And I think there might be a situation where, I mean, I don't know what the top alliances are going to score. I don't know if all the top alliances are. Brimstone will be fully out. So that being said, the tools should be largely there for those alliances to do that. 290 shards means that there's very little wiggle room, that you would have to get basically 95, 95, and 100 in order to get it in 3 more runs, or this run and 2 more. I don't know if my alliance is going to get there. So I think that there's going to be some people who maybe unlock after this run and 2 more, and then more people who are going to unlock it, I guess, a month later. Because I think that it's, especially since it's the first real time doing a harder Sentry, I think that this is going to be pretty challenging. Not to get 1 clear, but to get like 11 clears in order to get the extra VP that you need for the 50 shards here. So that's the only thing. And we'll talk about this more maybe on Saturday or Sunday, like when this fall. I'm going to try and get a video out of my runs, my actual Sentry runs tomorrow night for me, because it's going to be about 8 o'clock, I think, when Sentry goes live. So I'm going to try and do some test runs, see what works for me anyways, run a variety of different teams, see what works the best. I mean, obviously the main Brimstone team is going to, do the best, but unfortunately that's not something that I'm going to have. So this will be interesting for sure to see like the different the tiers, how far people get, what teams work, what teams don't. I don't have a good feeling about stepping away with 50 shards from this section, because 11 or maybe even 12 Sentry kills does not sound like even what I did in Null at the max difficulty? I'm not sure. So we're gonna see how that flies. Other than that, it hasn't been a super exciting week in my opinion in Marvel Strike Force. We're still waiting on the Zombie Kestrel stuff, which is gonna be next week. We're gonna have the Blastar finale is also going to be next week. So I think there's going to be more stuff going on next week, but this week has not been super thrilling. And I really hope, I'm so sick of these red dots, by the way. I really hope that they give us something farmable on the Kestrel showcase. Otherwise, why is this here? Why is the energy here? Like, it's so stupid. But I digress. Yeah, I guess that's it. Wasn't a whole lot to say. That's it for now. Make sure to use the promo code for the gold. And let me know what your thoughts are about Sentry City and how you feel about your chances for the boss tomorrow. That's all for now, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.